Hey guys, it's Liz. Welcome to another episode of Eating Vegan Simplified. Today I'm going to be making a quinoa casserole, like a Mexican quinoa casserole. It's whole food, plant-based friendly, no oil, no salt. Anyway, hopefully you're going to love it. So I'm going to start with some onion. It's like a small onion that I diced up. And I'm using a non-stick pan, but I'm also going to add some water so it just doesn't stick at all. And here's my garlic. I'm just going to saute this for a few minutes in some water. How much water is, I guess, whenever, if it seems like it's sticking, put a little water in. You could also use broth, which is flavorful. I'm just using water. So, this is a really simple casserole, and you just put all the ingredients together and you bake it. And there's just not a whole lot of, different components and things you have to do. And it's just dicing. And I'm using, these days, I use all the time, what I showed in another video, this Vidalia food chopper. And I could dice these onions in like, I don't know, a minute, and they come out really perfectly uniform and impressive. Way more impressive than my knife skills. But, so as you can see, just sauteing a little bit, just to let them soften up. Leave it for another few minutes. So I'm trying to do some recipes that will be whole food plant-based, and I'm gonna see how many of those I could give you, because I know a lot of people have been requesting, no oil, no salt type recipes, which are really healthy. And I think, out of habit, I tend to cook with oil because that's just what I've always done. So anyway, sometimes that's not a good reason to keep doing something. Okay, so there we go. They are softer. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the flame, and I'm going to come on over here to where I usually am when I'm doing these videos. And this is just a like oven-proof casserole dish, and I'm going to go ahead and just put the onion and garlic in there. I know you can't see. You're only seeing the bottom of the pan, but trust me, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Then I'm going to add the raw quinoa, and then I have a 28-ounce can of tomatoes. So, and you don't take the liquid out because you're going to need to cook the quinoa, right? So the liquid in the tomatoes is going to help cook it, plus water. So kind of stir that around. Oops. Try not to have it pour out like I just did. Okay. And then I'm going to do nutritional yeast. If you're not a nutritional yeast fan, leave it out. It gives it a little bit of a cheesy kind of flavor, but some people don't like it. I like it. This is tomato paste. Okay, so I'm just adding that. Stir it around. And just kind of blend it all together. Corn. I used frozen corn. This frozen corn, still a little bit frozen even. About a cup of corn. Really, guys, even if you have limited time or limited cooking skills, this is really a pretty easy one. You'll see. And then a can of black beans. This is like a 15-ounce can of black beans. And all of these seasonings, which is cumin, chili powder, oregano, I put just maybe a half a teaspoon of chili powder just because I don't like things spicy personally. But maybe you do, in which case add more. Add a whole teaspoon, add two. Do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It's your dish, right? And so you could see that you could add other things at this point if you wanted to add something else. I don't know, maybe you like bell pepper or Maybe you like mushroom or whatever, but I'm going to leave it just like this. And I am going to, you know, cover it, but I don't like to have foil. I've talked about this before. So I'm going to put some parchment paper first, and then I will put foil. I don't like foil to touch my food in the oven. It's going to be loud, sorry. Okay. And I already have my oven preheating to 350, so that is ready to go. Okay, so here we go. And this will cook for an hour. Let me set the timer for an hour. And at that point you could go and, you know, do something, take a walk, you know, whatever you want to do. And when we come back, I'll show you, I'm going to add the last few ingredients and we'll see how it turns out. So see you in an hour. Okay, let's see how it came out. It's been a whole hour. That looks really good. So now what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to add all of this spinach. There's a lot of spinach here. But you know how it is with spinach. You add it and it seems like a lot, but really it's not. So I'm going to slowly add this and it will wilt into this, into the mixture. So I dropped a little spinach and my dog will probably come over and smell it and say no thank you. And I will use the rest of the spinach for another recipe. By the way, I hope you will tune in for the next recipe, because the next one I'm going to make are really delicious sweet potato muffins. And you're really going to like them because they're delicious. So I hope that you will tune in for that. And if you don't want to miss it, I suggest that you subscribe so that you don't miss it. So now I am going to put some avocado on top, because everything is better with avocado. I should get a t-shirt that says that. Everything is better with avocado. And cilantro. Some people don't like cilantro, don't like it, don't put it on. But it looks pretty, right, when you add some cilantro. It needs some green, some additional green. And if you have time and patience, you could put more spinach in. You know, whatever you decide you want to do. But anyway, here it is. This is Mexican quinoa casserole. I hope you try it. I hope you love it. Happy cooking.